Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hello, everyone.
Welcome back.
Welcome back
to another exciting episode of the Way That I Love You podcast. I'm your host, Will Music.
And I'm your host, Sherona.
And we are always delighted to be in your presence in podcast land.
That's right, baby.
So, if this is your first time tuning in, I just want to let you know that we are a hot, and I mean hot, sexy marriage podcast. And we talk about marriage, our marriage, life's ups and downs, and how we navigate through it from our perspective.
That's right, babe. And listen, y'all, if you can find what we do pleasing and acceptable, some things that you can do in your marriage to make your marriage better, or just enlighten you in any way, then go ahead, take some of these tips that we've learned from other people as well. But listen, if you find that you can't apply it to your marriage, that's okay, baby. Just put it in your back pocket and give it to somebody else.
Hey. That's right. So, babe, how are you?
I'm feeling a whole lot of things, my love, and you know why. We've been through a long week.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a little bit of joy, a little bit of sadness, but after all, I am so excited about all the viewers, the listeners that come.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm joyful for that.
Yes.
And they know who they are.
They know who they are.
Here they go.
North America, South America, Africa, Asia, Europe, and Oceania, baby.
Oceania, we see you out there. We love you all, and we appreciate you for tuning into the Way That I Love You podcast. How you love on the Way That I Love You podcast.
Oh yeah.
And guess what, y'all? You all are our encouragement.
Yes, you are.
That even if we're not having great days, just coming on and just saying, you know what, it doesn't matter what we're going through. Let's talk to our friends and family on the Way That I Love You podcast.
Yes.
And you know, they allow us to have bring us our joy when days and nights are not going well, when things are wrong in our unit. And this is an outlet. So I thank you all for tuning in, because it feels like it's more than just a podcast. It's a family.
Right.
It's a community.
Yes, it is.
We tell you that it takes a community to uplift a marriage.
Yes.
And we thank you. You have been that community for us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm in full agreement.
Yeah.
And I'm loving the progression of the podcast, and I love all the different experiences. Like I always say, this is a real-time journey of our marriage, and we give it to y'all straight up. Look, we are open book, and we just like what God is doing with it and how it just shows our resilience together and our strength together, and how far we've come together in a marriage. And this is season 4, episode 2, United Front.
And it's funny because we asked Demi, we said, Demi, what do Demi Babatunde, you all that's a part of This Is Us. And we had asked him, when you listen to the podcast and you hear Will and I, what do we bring to the table for you? Because sometimes we feel like we bring in certain things to the table, but we need to sometimes get that reassurance from other people that they tell you, listen. And he just confirmed, he loves it how open we are.
Right.
And saying we're constantly exploring each other and getting to know one another. And he's able to see that marriage is not just about knowing everything about each other in that moment, but it's a month by month, week by week, day by day thing. And there's always something to uncover. It's always something to bond together.
Right.
And so you all, this week has been the most trying week I think we've ever had in our marriage. I mean, I think we've had some we had some moments and
Right.
we had some hard times, and I know that this too shall pass.
Right.
But we're gonna call this is season 4, episode 2, United Front.
Yes.
Y'all don't let your children create chaos in your marriage.
Amen to that.
And a lot of you out there know exactly what we mean just by that statement.
Yes. Yes.
And, and some are like, well, how much chaos can, your children cause in the marriage? But it's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you to what degree that the chaos exists and presents itself on how your resilience with one another, how you become that united front to be able to manage and navigate through it and handle it in a way that's respectful, and you have integrity, and still be able to operate in love.
And so without telling you all, because we tell you that your marriage is sacred, your home life is sacred, and you don't have to share your sacred moments. That's what makes marriage. It's something that you two are dealing with or you two go through. So without telling you all the information, but giving you some things, because we need some people to pray some things.
Right.
Because it's a community. Right. So with our extra child that we let into our home, we call, we say to you, all our children are our children. We don't separate our children from anything. We are dealing with one child in particular about love and respect and honesty and all kinds of things that can be very detrimental of the things the allegations that are being said within our household. But we know God. And we know that this too shall pass.
Yes.
And when I was talking to someone, I said, listen, we have to be the example of no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Hey. We have to be that example so people can see how God works in the lives of his children.
Right.
And so...
And specifically pertaining to marriage and our marriage. And how we allow God, because without God, and I say this a lot as well, without God, none of this is ever possible. So it behooves us not to give him glory, honor, and acknowledgement in our lives, in our marriage, in our household, in our family system, with our children, and in our everyday walk.
That's right.
So with that being said, we thank God.
Yeah. And y'all, we have to stay on a united front. I think that's the most important thing, that when you are going through things in your household with your children, you cannot be divided.
Yes.
You have to be that united front. You can't let the chaos of the children take over the marriage, because the marriage is the thing that holds the family together.
And will be the thing that remains fortified and still standing when the children leave.
So, we encourage, and I think I had counseled somebody this week. They were talking about, things that they were going through with their children. And when you counsel people, the same thing, you don't know that you may or might be going through the same thing, and it's a test for the testimony, right? Because you give out information, but even in that, you're going through the very thing that you're giving out. And I told the individual, your marriage has to be the united front, right? And we were coming up with this, babe, you didn't know that I said that to that person.
Oh, for real?
Yes, that was what, if that person is listening, they're going to contest like, oh my goodness, they said that. But I did not create the name of this segment. You did. And that was so intriguing to me. And I'm like, Lord, that we are so in tune that we can create a segment that I was just talking and counseling with somebody with, and I know that it's only God. I know that is the fact that we put each other first, and we uplift ourselves. We uplift each other in prayer, and we uplift our household, and we let everyone around us know that you and I are a team, and and the way that we carry ourselves, it is important.
Yes, it
to
is.
not get angry with one another when you're dealing with your children, because and not to doubt each other's parenting skills,
right?
And it's we don't always get it right with everything, but we have to say, listen, all right, let's talk about this on how we can do better. Because everything you can do better in all things. But know that if you're doing your best and you're together, that you're doing the right thing for the family. You're saying the right things for the family, and try not to doubt yourself and on how you're
parenting basically. Yeah, and like you just said, babe. The communication piece, the communication is the key. Figure out what each other's perspective is on discipline, on structure, and certain different other things that comes along with parenting, communicating that thing out so we can see what each other's perspectives is and see if we can come together with something that will work together. And
listen, your children are not going to like the way you parent.
Yeah, and that's normal.
And that's just normal.
Yeah, you're going to
They're going to say, this is not fair, that's not fair. And, that's not our case of what happened to us this week.
Right.
It's more extreme.
Yeah.
But guess what? We know that if your children like you all the time, then you're not parenting as well as you, because we know children are just not going to like you, and that's okay. Yeah. But I want them to love me, and the love is there. And so, but most important, as we go through things with our children, we have to learn to separate our marriage from the children. When you're going through things, don't let your children bring chaos where they're pinning you against each other.
Right.
You are so frustrated that you can't pray together, that you can't be on the same accord, that you're just, and I think throughout that week, because we had a long week, y'all.
Yes.
I think we had gotten a little frustrated, but we had to bring it back in. Babe, we're on the same team, because and I don't think it was the situation. I think it was the tiredness of it.
Yeah, it was the wear and tear of it. And we both we were young when we had our children, and so I know for me, I didn't prepare. There was no kind of like preparation, because you think that's a future thing. You don't think that as happening as a young person, that you have children and you plan accordingly. So, and I'm curious to know how folks' thought processes, like when you become an adult or a young adult and you literally want to plan for children, that's a different story. But offhand, I don't think we are mentally ready for that capacity unless there's been some dynamic examples and some intentional moves made to prepare.
Yeah, and that's speaking at a young point of view, but right now we're seasoned, so we're in a different mindset of parenting. I don't believe our parenting I think we were more reckless of parenting when we had our first set of children versus our second set. I think our second set of children was more communicating, more talking, more,
more involved in the world.
Involved. I think with the younger set, we were children ourselves. So we were having fun with them. Like Dorney Park or any type of amusement park was like, hey, you want to go this week? Because I want to get on that ride. Yeah. And, I want to see this movie.
It was youthful.
Yeah.
Let's say that it was useful.
So the older you get, the more structured you get, and more you understand. I think we're more talkative with our children these days.
More experience,
and more patient
and understanding of what they're up against.
Right. But what that comes to is you still your children bring on chaos. So
right.
There's you all that are out there dealing with younger children, and then there's you all that are dealing with teenage children,
yes.
and some are dealing with young adult children. So we say, don't let your children create chaos in your marriage. But we talk to the This Is Us, and because we wanted to know when is the right time to have children,
right?
And do we plan for those things, like you said, babe? Is it a plan? Is it something that you like it just fell in our lap? So
yeah,
you all take a listen, and take a look if you're on YouTube on their perspective, and let us know what you think. We want to know from you as well.
Yeah, we want to know. We want to know if you're dealing with young children, teenagers, adult children. Chime in. We want to know.
That's right. So here we go. This is us.
This is us, y'all.
So we've had children pretty young. And children's change your life. Yeah. And sometimes it's unexpected in a marriage, or just not just a marriage, but in a relationship. Sure. What? And I want to ask Demi the first question, because you don't have any children, right? So what does that look like? What is the future of being ready? Because a lot of people want to be ready. They want to have this ready perspective for children. I can't attest to that. I don't know. I don't know if Focus can attest, but she can let us know later. But I can't attest to that. It just it just happened. Where do you see yourself on that scale in the family and your future?
I think having conversations with people my age that are having kids, and even people that, like, on the opposite sides of the spectrum. I have friends that say right now that they don't even want to have kids, and not even necessarily like they don't have the desire to, but it's just like with everything going on, they're just like, I don't think now's the best time to do it. So I think there's that balance for me of always thinking about, okay, if I'm going to have a kid, like, what are the things that I need to be prepared for? Like buying things for that child, saving up money for whatever this child is going to do later on in the future, while at the same time trying to be as practical as possible and saying, like, there's only but so much you can plan. Like, you could plan and you could over plan and you could do all these things, and then a child comes. So, like, I think if anything, it's being as planned as you possibly can be. I don't think there's going to be anything that says I'm absolutely ready to say, like, all right, we got $50,000 in the bank, we got $30,000 towards the college funds or whatever. Now you're looking at your wife. But I'm just, that's weird. That's weird. That's weird. It's not, you can't, like, if I'll be honest with you, if I was with somebody and even that, like, me doing this, you know what time it is? If I walked up to my wife and said that, I'd be like, you know what? I'm sorry. We're gonna try this again tomorrow, because I don't know what I was on. You know that, like, that's not. Yeah.
On the floor.
Hey. Yeah, like, don't forget that.
I'll be forgetting. You already know what it is.
You out here putting Parmesan on pasta. Like, what are you doing? This is not the time for that.
That's some old weird stuff right there.
Exactly.
Parmesan on pasta.
I can't, man.
I did this to myself. I couldn't. But nah, like, all of that to say, like, again, trying to be as planned as possible. I think there is such a thing as being, like, overly planned. Like, I know there are people that are like a great example. People are like, oh, well, like, early on, some people are just like, oh, I want like three guys and a girl. I want like 3 sons and a daughter. I want 2 daughters. I want 2 sons. And it's like, you don't have control over that. Honest to God, unless you planning on picking up some children, you don't have control over that. So it really boils down to that. Like, you just have to be aware of, try and get as many eggs in the basket as you can, and then after that, like, you just start moving forward and realizing that, you know, you're in a relationship with somebody. At the end of the day, you're gonna grow with that person. So those things that you think you want, things they think they want, is gonna change. But just trying to be as prepared for it. So that's my.
So Focus, being like we're already parents, and we're parents of adult children as well, right? Yeah. So it comes out a little bit different. I know when I look at my children, and they're great parents. My boys are fantastic parents.
Wonderful.
And so when I'm looking at them, I am, you know, they haven't gotten married yet. And they haven't, you know, and even if they felt that they found the one, but then the one didn't, you know, they're not back out there after being parents. So we all know that, okay, these things happen, but being a parent yourself and being, you know, and knowing that, you know, I know that you were married already. So how did your children come into play? On, you know,
there was a lot of play. That's how they came. There was a lot of play.
First finances. We're getting ready. Were you ready?
No.
That's the answer. A lot of play.
There's a lot of play. I was definitely not ready. I got married at 18 to a 21-year-old. We both loved God, and we were just simply trying not to sin. It was the main goal there. But we created like 100 more problems getting married that young, trying to keep our flesh, right? So that is definitely not enough to get married. Absolutely not sustainable to have children, right? It's a whole new ball game when you have a child. Whoever how you know this person to be, you get ready to learn a whole nother side of them, because all of their childhood wounds and celebrations come up, and now they want to apply it to this little human being. And so now you got two worlds of what discipline look like, principles, values, integrity. You try to create this third, more powerful world. So I think I definitely wasn't ready, because we were so young. I was terrified. I was like, where is this baby coming out? Right. I mean, I read the books, I saw the video, but like, really, right? So it was so shocking and overwhelming, you know, to me. But my mom gave me a really big gift, and I'd like to share this, guys. And she told me, don't have sex with a man unless you see him as the father of your child.
Always say that.
That was her measurement for having sex. So it was like, forget the whole, ooh, it feels good, he got good hair and green eyes, you know. She was like, you don't see him being a good father, get up, right? It was like that poignant for me. And I also told both my children, I have an 11-year-old girl, I have a 28-year-old young man, and said the same thing. If you don't see her being the mother of your child for the next 50 years, and you got to communicate with her, then don't. You don't get to give away. I tell my son, you don't get to give away yourself because you're a man. How valuable is that? If you just let any sister, you know, hop on because she's willing to, you lose your value, your props, you know, your stock go down. So I, you know, tell him that too.
My name is Demi Babatunde, and I have a podcast called What's on Your Mind with Demi Babatunde.
And my name is Focus from the Focus of Love. You can find me on YouTube as well as Instagram, and Focus James on Facebook. Focus from the Focus of Love.
Okay. So listen, everybody has a broad diversity of raising children, getting ready for children, money-wise situations. Are we getting the finances together? There's a lot that goes into having children.
Right.
And then when you have them, you have to figure out,
your plan goes according to plan?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Do it goes according to plan? Are you getting what you sowed?
Right.
You know, and you know, we can say I love each and every last one of our children.
Yes.
From the bottom of my heart, even those that are not on page right now. You know, I still love you. I still cherish you. I still want the best for you.
As we should.
You know, but we have adult children as well, and they're out there living their life. And even if the things that we have not set up for them, we're just like, oh, okay.
Right.
Well, listen.
We figure it out. We become that united front.
Yes.
We talk it out. How are we going to handle this? Or how do we support this?
We support this. And sometimes you're not going to always see eye to eye, especially with your adult children.
Yeah.
They have their own life.
Yeah.
And even if you don't agree with their life or lifestyle, they're still your children.
They're yours.
And you have to learn to say your piece. and then say, this is my piece. This is how I feel.
Yeah.
This is what I feel that is not enriching to your life. However, you're an adult. And this is, these are your choices. And no matter what, I'm going to love you through.
Right.
And a lot of times, that those things are going to like fall through. But you say, I'm going to love you through those choices. Even if it doesn't line up with my way of life.
Right.
And my values as me being an adult is not my values. But you are an adult.
Yeah.
And I'm going to love you regardless.
And like you say, babe, you say your piece and you respect their decisions in their space.
Yes, that's it. Like, in the word respect is very important.
Very important with your adult children.
Your adult children. And you love them. You let them know that you respect them. And you let them know that you love them no matter what.
And no matter what age they are, as parents, we always see them as our babies. So the rule in that is respect them as an adult.
Now we got these teenage children, and these teenage children likes to try you.
Oh yeah.
And they like to say things to try you, and they like to do things to try you, and sometimes they break your heart 100% because you are like, I don't even know this person. And so in a form, we're dealing with that particular thing right now.
Right.
And it's heartbreaking, especially when you see someone that you love go down the wrong path, or, entertaining the wrong company, or doing the wrong thing. But even in that, you all can't let your teenage children, adult children, and even your baby children get in the way of your marriage and how you respond to one another.
Right.
Be a united front. Show love to one another. Even when you're going through, still in the front of the children, show that love between you all.
Yes.
That puts a great divide puts a great divide between the chaos.
Correct.
And
it slices the thickness of the chaos down.
And it says, listen, we're sticking through it then and then.
Right.
We're together no matter what. So, you either get on board with us or things have to change in the household. And so, one thing, they'll get they'll get the message.
And it's like the investment that you put into your children. As long as you're nurturing and doing all the right things, loving, and you're doing everything with a kind heart, open heart, and everything, really doing everything with love and in love, that sinks down deep and catches root in their heart, mind, body, and soul.
Yes.
And it will always return back to them as an adult, as they become grown, that they always will have something that they can revert back to as a checkpoint. So do not be discouraged if there is chaos currently happening, or you've not yet have gone through anything like that, but be of a cheerful heart and be courageous and know that the most important key, especially for married couples and those engaged and you're blending your families or thinking about having children together, remember to always be that united front, and then press into one another. That's as right. Husband and wife. Pray over one another. Yes. Do whatever it is that you do to console one another. Yes. And let each other know, baby, this is us. We're in this together.
Yes. No
matter what happens, I'm down. I'm down. As long as I'm with you and we stand, we have this united front, we stand side by side, I'm going to love hard, and I'm going to love you, and you love me. And it's just going to be just a powerful display of marriage and togetherness.
And most important, we like in our house, we have Joshua 24:15. As for me and my household, we would serve the Lord.
Yes.
That is written in stone in our home.
Yes, it is.
And we tell, that's we keep that scripture up in the household.
Yeah, and we have it on full display.
Yeah, so be reminded. Take a scripture that you would like to find, something that roots your household, and let it be on display.
Let it be on display.
Let it be on display
for the house, for company. Let it be on display.
Say, this is what we stand on. This is what we are. This is who we are. This is our personality and the way we are going to carry ourselves. And then the family will come together and surround that particular verse that you stand on. So you all, it has been a wonderful, wonderful night and wonderful, wonderful day with you all. We thank you. We thank you for tuning in each week to the Way That I Love You podcast.
I can hear the folks out there like, oh no, keep going. No, this is good stuff.
Because they have to, we want to say this week, focus on your mission for your house, what you're going to stand on. And I think what you said a little while ago and how you implemented on sticking together, praying over your family, giving instruction for your household and in your marriage, and really knowing that no weapon shall formed against you
shall prosper. Yep.
Sometimes we have to be the example of the weapon trying to be formed, so that people that are not saved and people that don't know what God can do would know how He operates. Right. So we tell you, listen, we have been through the fire and we have been through storms, and baby, let me tell you something. There's nothing that we know that God can't do in our life and in our marriage and in our household that won't come into full
and it's like when you're together and like how we both have that understanding and you go through different things, it's so important that you show the united front and you show the strength of marriage in the couple and the team. Because what that does is then illuminates the room as if it was a 40,000 watt light bulb. And people will notice that and see the brilliance and the resilience of your relationship and say, I need to know how to get that and where to get it from. You know what I mean? So like you said, we have to be examples at all times. Be on guard at all times, basically.
And guard your marriage. And sometimes you got to guard your marriage through chaos with your children, because children will try you. And they will, and then let me just say this. Not all children mean to try you. It's just part of growing up.
Hormones kicking and things.
It's part of a lot of things. And even though our situation, I don't believe our situation is sort of like that, but it's still the fact that it's still our child.
And then you gotta really also just analyze it and say, okay, hey, let's see what's going on here. Okay, first of all, we got a situation. Let's come together.
And that's the most important thing. We have a situation. We need to come together as husband and wife and work through the chaos that our children are causing. So we encourage you to work through the chaos that your children are causing in your marriage or in your household that can affect your marriage, even if it's not in your marriage, because they don't go right out infecting the marriage. Things and people and things, it just don't come out right out infecting the marriage. It affects the household. So we speak peace in your household. We ask that the Lord would cover you and that would strengthen your marriage and give you the tools. And that's what we're giving you. We're giving you the tools, helping you with tools on how to overcome. So we're going to say prayer is the number one tool to overcome chaos that your children or even other family members may create in your marriage. You all stay a united front. And move as one.
I wanted to say more. It's like I really don't want this one to end, but I know we gotta let people go so they can get back to practicing the tools and loving on one another. Because
listen, but I want them to go online. I want you all to go online. This is a really serious topic here. I want you to go online. I want you to engage in this particular topic.
Yes.
I want you to talk about the things that you've been through, or talk about how you are encouraged with you and your husband, or you and your wife.
Mm-hmm.
The things that you do in your relationship, in your marriage, to stay a united front. I want to know, what do you do to maintain that united front? Encourage somebody else, because listen, we all are going through some things, and we need a community.
Yes, we do.
Of people.
Yes, we do.
To help us through our life situations.
Mm-hmm.
It is important. So go on the Way That I Love You podcast. Go to any way that you get your platform of streaming,
mm-hmm.
and type in some information. Type in something, review about this particular topic, and share this with your friends and family.
Yeah.
And that's what, baby. On a lighter note,
mm-hmm.
we have our retreat coming up in June.
Yes.
Listen, y'all, go online to the Way That I Love You podcast at www.thewaythatIloveyou.live.
Mm-hmm.
Sign up for the retreat, because you're going to get a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of tools that talks about your marriage and your foundation together, and how to build together. We have all types of seminars. We have exercising and Zumba together. We have some
powerful workshops, yeah.
and just lying, just all kinds of things that
and
you can
food.
do. And food to get away from some of the stressful things that can be created in the household, so you can kind of come back and invest into the front line.
Yeah, the united front.
The united
definitely.
front of the marriage.
Invest in the united front. Come to the retreat. Get your ticket. Reserve your spot.
Yes,
now.
today. It's limited tickets, and we already got a lot of people signing up. So don't miss it.
And we have payment installment plans for those who are not able to make the full amount.
Yeah.
But I tell you, do not be discouraged, because this investment is a needed investment.
Yes.
And you will benefit immensely. And I'm speaking that into existence, into your life right now. It is time to retreat as a couple and get back to the united front and love one another. And let's recharge and make this marriage continue to be stronger and work and get closer.
That's right.
So that way, the community of marriage, the message of marriage, and the power of marriage will stand the test of time, tribulation, and success.
All right, y'all. Y'all know what to do. United front.
United front.
I love you, baby.
Oh, I love you too, baby. We see y'all next week.
See you next week.
Have to let you know how I feel. All this game, 'cause this love is real.